It's we're back once again for our Tuesday nights in Tamriel. Um, just getting ready to start. Right now we have I have the helmets turned on, so we'll probably turn that off. But we have our level 4 Khajiit Warden. We're going to be leveling up as a healer as we go forward tonight stream. We're also going to be hoping our buddy Pacruti's actually our friend because we have a lot of crown crates to kind of get open. For those of you who aren't here for the first stream, I do have a CP 810 character on the PlayStation Network. Unfortunately, I was gonna stream from that using my capture card, but I decided it would be more fun. I know more people. There's more people to like jump in and party with on the PC server. So I went ahead and just decided I'm going to start fresh, and I figured I'd take everybody on that journey with us. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in and get going. So thanks again, everybody, for popping by the stream. Getting ready to kind of load up. Like I said on the last stream, we're using kind of a new setup, new microphone and stuff like that. So if you notice anything that's a little off, let me know. I'm happy to adjust. We're going to pick up our daily rewards. Let's see what the rewards look like for the rest of the month. Look like I should have been tuning in a bit, but it looks like we can get some body markings here. So we'll aim for that in the long run, but we're going to start off by taking us to... Oh, not quite yet, Pacruti. Jump over to the Crown Store. So knowing how much I play this game, knowing how much I love this game, I decided to go ahead and start with just paying upfront for a year of ESO Plus. The reason we did that is because I've gotten so used to having Plus, so used to having access to like all my crafting materials in a bag and all. I know you can play without it. It just is so much easier to do that than buy the DLC. Because you get just so many crowns. As you can see, I'm over 21,000 crowns for paying up front for a year. I'm going to go ahead and do crates. And I do know, obviously, crown crates are gambling. The RNG on them is really low, but I actually just have a lot of fun opening them, and hopefully we can, open those together and see what's in store. Kind of show you what you can get. I mean, also, obviously, nowhere near the gems needed as we're just starting for this, but I would really love to show that horse. Really love this mount. It's just gorgeous with like, I love spectral mounts. The mount I have on PlayStation is very similar. And just before we get our crates, let's just kind of take a look. Like, obviously what we have right now is a lot of vampiric stuff, doing the Dark Heart of Skyrim and such. Very vampire influenced rewards at the apex level, but we also just have a lot of really cool ice and Skyrim stuff, and really I think it's just beautiful, and I'm excited to see if we can get anything. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in and just use our crowns for that. There are some other features, like I'm going to get a banker eventually. I'm going to get the merchant, stuff like that. Get the little Khajiit kitties because they look gorgeous and I love them so much. But we're going to wait on getting those until we're a bit higher level. We don't really need that right now, and I'm happy to actually pay for those. And I kind of view the crowns we get for subscribing as disposable income. I also am not going to get a big house to start with, so we're just going to put all of our money into purchasing up Nightfall crates by the 15. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And we'll just put 20,000 crowns right away into and then our last 1,500 we can throw over here. I got a little additional. I got the 1,500. I went ahead and bought the beginner pack just for $10. It's really kind of, I feel, worth the money. For you get a free pet, you get some extra crowns. It's less than crowns normally cost. Usually I wouldn't buy crowns outside of these crowns unless it's on a sale. That's just me. Although I think for getting certain things I might go against that rule going forward. But so yeah, now we're kind of loaded up. I'm gonna kind of get to a different location real quick, and then we're gonna level up. Right now we were just doing quests at the very start of the new starter zone, the starter quest for the Dark Heart of Skyrim last time we played. So we're just kind of in this little township in this way shrine. Gonna take a quick little jaunt. It's our way shrine here. And we are going to finish doing the quest. We're definitely going to keep doing the quest in this zone. That said, I kind of want to go just have it to Reaper's Marsh and go through the quest line that starts in that zone eventually. But we're going to stick for now, obviously, with where we're at. Get a nice little backdrop for our friend Pacruti, who my opinion on might change pretty dang quickly once we start opening these crates. I won't lie. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on tonight with the stream. Let's go up in this here. It's a nice little tent. Take a seat. Get our map pulled up real quick. I've just taken a real quick, just make sure everything is set up right and running how it's supposed to be running. Looks like everything's running pretty good. So, kill a man. Don't worry, Juicebox here. There will be plenty of killing. And I probably am about to want to kill Pacruti. There he is.
This one welcomes you back.
Of course, this one welcomes me back. It's my first time here, Pacruti. My eyes on you. We're fellow Khajiit. We're going to go ahead and start with the Ouroboros Crown Crates. We just had a drops weekend. I watch a lot of other fellow ESO streamers. It's what it kind of really inspired me to want to stream ESO myself. So let's open up those ones first and just see what we got from watching our fellow streamers. All right. So, just some basic stuff. All right, let's open the next one. I think most of the Ouroboros crates that you get from the drops are not super special anyway. I think it is a lot of crown mimic stones, restoration potions. Honestly, we're just starting out, so having potions when we can't craft our own is actually going to be pretty decent help. But now, the moment we've been waiting for. Let's see if Pacruti has... So we have 64 crates. 10 of 64 was the best system of all time. I'm feeling good about this. Start with 5. We're going to just open the colored ones and then the ones that actually have some form of glow. Knowing the ones that don't glow aren't that great, and then we'll just pop the rest. But not actually sad about having an emote where I can play a little tiny violin for your little tiny problems. So pop up those potions and writing capacities, and all right, let's keep on. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies. We'll just reveal all there. Hairstyle, Seafarer's hairstyle. It's not horrible looking, but it's like pulling the slots in Vegas. You know you're probably not going to do well.
Very nice.
Ponder a poorly drawn map. All right, well, that seems like a D&D session. Speaking of slot machines, first time my partner and I went to Vegas, we were playing the slot machines. It was like the only real gambling we did was the slot machines, and they had a feeling about a particular machine with crystals. I can't remember what it's called, but basically I'm just going to call it the crystal machine. And we had done one of those timeshare presentations where you tell them, no, give up 3 hours of your life. If you don't know about this, if you're in Vegas, you can give up 3 hours of your life, go to a timeshare presentation. Afterwards, they give you free stuff. You just have to tell them no over and over again. So they gave us gambling vouchers and food vouchers. So we used the free money. I mean, free's subjective because we had to give up 3 hours of our morning. But my partner went over $300, and then I didn't want to use the same machine. I felt it was unlucky, but they insisted, and lo and behold, that luck of the draw, I made hundreds of dollars myself. It was pretty amazing experience, all things considered. I told that story hoping that luck would maybe rub off. Juicebox Hero is the person in question, my partner that was with me in Vegas, so maybe I was hoping the luck would rub up. All right, we got 60 more. I'm still feeling good. Scorpion pet, not bad. Let's keep it going, Pacruti. Shuffle them up. Good. Oh, come on, buddy.
This could be helpful.
All right.
Once more, my good friend.
Pacruti, I am telling you, please, please, my friend, let's get a good pull.
Heart of Mara, a bonus reward.
Hell yeah. 2 purples. That's, okay. Don't know so much about the memento. I don't really end up using them as often as some people do, but little friendly bat, that is a huge win. Well, maybe not huge, but
Make a selection.
is a win.
Rewards.
And another bat. All right.
These gems can be
So
traded for
we
special
will be the
rewards.
Batman, it seems like.
Sweet riddle bar, a bonus reward.
Ooh. Gold, please, please, please do not be an EXP scroll. Don't be an EXP. Oh, it's an EXP scroll, and I know they'll help me level, but when you see that gold trim, you're just so hopeful it's going to be more, right?
Perseverance is a virtue, my friend.
Tell me about virtues, you horrible, horrible Kajiti. Come on, give me something, Pacruti. I need to show my stream a good luck. Or maybe this will just be a lesson in why you don't gamble with crown crates. Let's find out. All right.
Shall we get started? First,
Right.
you must select your crate and open it.
I seem to be having some lag when it comes to opening my crate. Let's see if I back up. Oh, my inventory is... I was not even thinking about my inventory space because I'm my main character and I have so many more inventory. So maybe we should have gotten ourselves to a town or something with a banker. But let's just go get rid of all this stuff we don't need. There should be someone around here that I can sell to, hopefully. Might have to waste to an actual city. Gonna have to waste to an actual city. It's just good. We're gonna need to use the bank anyway, so. So yeah. Anybody else have any good, bad, otherwise stories with gambling? So it's what we're starting to stream off tonight with, some good, solid. Oh, I guess good is subjective, but solid gambling. All right, we got a banker over here. Okay, that's where we're headed. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. And yeah, just a quick question. Everybody in chat can hear me okay? I just want to make sure. I was having some microphone issues the other day. I want to make sure that everybody is hearing me okay in the chat. I really I haven't looked too much at this zone even on my PlayStation account. Like this is the one zone I hadn't done yet. So it is utterly like obviously you have the other half of Skyrim already in the base game, but just I'm really digging this western half of Skyrim that we're in. Nice to be back in a lot of ways. We're gonna head into Solitude. Awesome, that's great. Thanks, Minerva, for letting me know you can hear the stream just fine. All right, Solitude it is. Grab this Waystone. But yeah, hopefully we have 52 more crates. Hopefully we'll have a little more luck of the draw, or I can be a cautionary tale for others. One of the two, really. I'll pull up a map since I haven't been to this town before and see where our banker actually. Oh, right around the corner. Cool. It's nice to be back in Solitude, even if it's thousands of years in the past. Yeah, other things is we're celebrating getting affiliate tomorrow, but just so people know, I have added a lot of things to the point totals, the points you earn just from kind of being in the chat and things like that. So please feel free to check those out because I kind of spruced them up a bit, and hopefully they're things that'll be interesting and engaging going forward. Going to the Haffinger Horde. Meet with our banker
What do you
here.
want?
Enjoying the hospitality of our fair cities?
Basic instructions on how to use the bank, but we'll just put all of our. I'm happy. I am excited. I have an entire Macho Man Randy Savage costume for those who aren't on my Instagram, and I will wear it during the stream tomorrow and cut some promos even without the points. But that's something you can expect from me. I sing, even though my voice isn't necessarily the greatest a lot. I love pro wrestling and I love to cut wrestling style promos. And so I put that as a thing, as well as switching up my clothing, which is something I also love to do. Let's go ahead and start depositing stuff. Stuff we're not going to really use the restoration process, but just kind of for now we'll stick with the crown restoration potions and worry about the other stuff. Not really going to use poisons. Definitely use some experience scrolls at the start. But we'll keep the major ones while we're leveling. Put these ones away for now as well. Probably should have left some food out. Sell stuff to sell. Oh, there's some food. Never mind. Bunch of stuff to sell from our first thing when we were walking around with for those who weren't there, a man I've become calling Bill or Trueblood, just a random vampire. We decided, nothing says trust like a vampire who tells you they're doing the right thing. All right, cool. So that's all stuff to sell. So now we have more space. We'll go make a quick sell and we'll blast through the gambling. Oh, so yeah, Minerva, if you're newer to Twitch, bits are basically, they're just straight up donation money. So how basically each bit is a penny. Twitch takes it off the top, so like 500 bits costs a little more than $5, for example. But then, yeah, they're a way to cheer. I see the messages you type when you do them on the stream. I'll probably, set some fun things to associate with them. But yeah, they're just basically a way to tip a streamer and just say, hey, I'm enjoying the content. Like any other form of donation, like I'll definitely use anything I get to improve the stream, but I don't want anybody to feel like you need to like donate. Like I am perfectly happy just streaming my heart out for y'all. But yeah, that's what bits are for, is for donating. Promise I will get more used to these cities with time. There's something I can sell to. Look like I can sell anything to anybody.
I'm here to sell.
Good for you, but I am not here. I'm here to sell to you. All the stuff we don't need. We already put on the best stuff we had over last time, so we can kind of just get a lot of this out of our... Perfect. Now we have 50 more inventory spaces. We're going to hang out in the bank for when our inventory inevitably fills up. Again, however, because we have so many crates. Can I go in back here? Okay, now let's hang out back here. It's a nice little place for Pacruti. We'll go ahead and start using our capacity so we can get more inventory space anyway. Once we go ahead and grab a mount. Alright. These are things I apparently have stolen. Nice. Alright, back to the gamble and grind. Back to the slot machines of oh, thank you so much for the bits, Minerva. It means a lot. Thank you. Really. That's great. Let's...
Well met, and good fortune to you. An excellent selection. Perfectly respectable.
You don't have to sell me on a pile of junk, Pacruti. I know when junk is
Oh,
junk.
enjoy that bonus reward.
Please don't be an experienced scroll.
Breathtaking.
Okay, cool. So those of you who might be new to Elder Scrolls, real quick. So what an outfit style is that I didn't really get the great sword itself, but using outfits, you can make your stuff look like anything you want versus what you're actually wearing. So I really think this is kind of cool because it'll allow us to make what weapons we're wielding look like this really cool greatsword if we end up using a greatsword.
Are you ready to reveal your rewards?
Let's do it, Pacruti.
Excellent.
Okay, I am super stoked and happy about the Vampiric Fountain Bat Swarm. So when we do have a house, this house item will be able to sit there and swarm with bats, and it's just going to look super cool in our house once we get ourselves a nice house. So
Your rewards are ready.
speaking of houses, right now my YouTube is a little barren. Ooh, pretty kitty. Pretty kitty.
Make a selection to reveal your rewards.
I already forgot what I was saying. Sorry, the ADHD kicked in. I got distracted by getting a pretty kitty. Yeah. It will come back to me, I promise. Hopefully. Can't promise that. One of the joys of gaming with ADHD.
Select your rewards, my friend.
All right. That is a nice looking horse. All right, let's keep going. Keep the good times rolling, Pacruti.
Make a selection to reveal your rewards. Exceptional rewards.
Oh, housing. That's what reminded me. Before I get off track again, before the ADHD hyper focuses on what Pacruti is or is not giving us, what I wanted to bring up was on my YouTube channel, which is really bad. Right now, I just have my Sea of Stars review and clips from our playthrough when we did that. It's because I was kind of coming up with content I felt would be interesting and appealing. And we are going to be doing... Yeah, I hear you, Pacruti. I'm telling a story. You can wait. Is I'm going to be doing a couple things, very Elder Scrolls related things. I've loved this game series since I played the first Elder Scrolls game when I was a wee lad.
These precious
And
gems can be traded for valuable
I know,
rewards.
Pacruti, I know. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing is videos on cribs. I've already started talking to people who already have their houses really decorated. So I'm going to be doing YouTube videos where, kind of in the style of like a MTV crib, showing off what the house looks like bare and barren, and then showing how people decorate it, just to have fun YouTube videos. That there's a lot of videos out there on what it looks like for you to buy it, but I want to like let people give me a tour of their homes and show off their awesome decorating. So that's like going to be one of the first video series, along with telling bardic tales on the YouTube channel in the coming weeks. Oh, pretty kitty, I already have you, baby boy.
Are you ready to reveal your rewards? A suitable reward.
It's the same thing I already have. Don't call it suitable, baby.
You've done well.
Oh my gosh, Pacruti, please. We're both could cheat. We got 40 more. We're 24 in.
Bright moves and bonus reward.
Minerva, there's no particular challenge, but if you look over on the side of the screen, it shows the top cheer for the last like 30 days. So whoever's like cheered the most on a leaderboard, and if you're a subscriber and you get subscriptions to other people, it shows that. So it's just a fun way that Twitch tracks that sort of thing. I assume that's what you're talking about, Theracles.
These precious gems
Ooh,
can be traded for
okay. I am
rewards.
really excited about this guy right here. I'm going to be a cat riding a cat with a cat pet. Oh, no, it's going to be a bat pet.
Your rewards are ready.
Oh, we already have you, Sphinx little... The Sphinx kitty kind of reminds me, it's a completely different breed of cat, but kind of reminds me of my little boy Herstein is my pure black kitty. Ooh. Okay, I spoke too soon. See, now we're rolling, Pacruti. There we go. There we go, my friend. That bear is looking dope. Oh, okay. I Oh, thanks for tuning in and doing audio only. I'm
Make a
still there, even though
selection
you can't
and review your rewards.
really watch it.
Most excellent.
Great to have you in the chat. Great to have everybody in the chat, and everybody, even people not in the chat, those watching. All right, how many more?
Select your rewards, my friend.
A goat. My partner, the Juicebox Hero, has all the goats in our PlayStation version. Too bad you can't gift Crown Crate rewards to people. I would definitely give them the goats so they can begin their goats a horde, a pack. I don't know. I can call them a goat horde. Here now that we're playing on the PC.
Precious gems can be traded for valuable rewards.
Going pretty fast for stuff that's basic, as you know, like
Pacruti
potion,
is
things like
truly
that.
exquisite selection. This one invites
Then the next one, I'm going to grab some stuff out of the bank because I just remembered something we can do.
Are you ready to review your rewards? Quite valuable.
I will be
Why?
back in just literally a second, Pacruti.
Protect your favorite weapons by storing.
I love his dumb handlebar like goatee. I really do. You're my new friend. Whatever your name, I guess not really my friend. I don't even know your name. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull a few things back out of the bank, so we can give them back to Pacruti for gems actually, because I just remembered that we can convert a lot of this stuff to gems, and if we can get 600 gems, at least we can get that really cool spectral mouth that just they know how to get me to give them more money. They really do.
Welcomes you and prays that the divines grant you
So
luck.
yeah, with gem extractions, I can go through this stuff here, the stuff they gave me that I'm not going to use, or I'm not going to get as much value out of. And by doing that, these experience scrolls, which yeah, 150% is a ton more experience for leveling up, but you can actually level so quickly in this game that honestly, I would rather the gems that let us buy the rewards we don't get. We're not selling our fountain. We would never dare sell our fountain, because that is something we definitely want. Restoration potions are also something we can really use, especially early leveling. So poisons, though, not so. Worried about having those. Yes. There might be a faster way to do this, but I don't. There really isn't. The mimic stones also help us when we're crafting stuff, but again, the stuff you need to gather to craft things as you get the patterns are not super hard to come by. So a lot of stuff, again, it's filler. It's the same as pulling a slot machine and not winning anything. Go ahead and keep the repair kits as well. Those can help if we're really grinding out there and don't want to go back to town. And I like to dye my equipment, so we'll keep that as well. We're going to use those to... Because with the mount, you can only do one upgrade at the stable every like 20 hours. So yeah, that's the good stuff. Let's get back to pulling crates. Pacruti. Oh, what did I do? I did something bad. Oh no. Oh, guards aren't here right now, so back to Pacruti. I think I stole something accidentally.
Pacruti is pleased to see you.
Okay, Pacruti. We're in the back half. We're in the back 9. Big bucks, no wonders.
First rate.
A bunch of things we already have. Although, spider pets, not too shabby. The thing about pets is they also can be used for decorations in your home. So things like the spider are going to look good, because if you can't tell from a couple of things like the skull and Cthulhu, and you get to behind me, Halloween is every day and every month for me. So you know our home is going to be spooky.
Once more, my good friend.
So what Disrepute does for you, Grumpiest Gus, is basically it means the guards won't kill me on sight, but they'll basically arrest me. And there's if when we're not in the screen, there'll be like a little gold wheel on the bottom that basically says how much I have to pay the guards to get. Basically, they'll take my stolen stuff like in Skyrim, and once they take my stolen stuff, they'll also take the fine. If you try to run away, they'll kill you. They actually like kill people. There's another stage where they kill you on sight even without paying the fine, but it goes down with time. So if I just actually took something off a table, it might be gone by the time we get done with our slot machines here. Also, we got up to 300 crown gems already, so I am kind of excited. We might get close to that 600. We need to buy that mount. But also, maybe... Come on. So, the gold... Oh, man. 2 of these fountains. We're going to have a very spooky lair. I'm really... So, we keep getting golds, which is good. Our luck actually hasn't been super bad. However, red is like the high level, and then there's like a super extra bonus level beyond that. And that has like the 6 really high rewards. Those are the ones that have like 0.003%, I think, chance when people do figure out the RNG. So, like how it flashes red when we have a bonus reward, I get real excited. Okay, I'm so happy with Greymore Lycanthrope staff because we are playing a healer. We're going to have a staff. We're going to be able to use that outfit style and have this really cool wolf-headed staff as we play the game. And I think that's going to make us just look super fly. And there's one thing about MMOs and something I appreciate probably the most about ESO. And I admit I haven't played like Black Desert Online. And it's been a long time since I played Old Republic and stuff. So I'm not sure how customizable they are. But with the clothing dyes, the ability to make all the different craftable stuff in different styles, the ability to use outfit styles, I really love the fact that I can build my home, decorate my home, make my character look as unique as I want, because honestly, at the end of the day, I love raiding, I love PvP, I love everything about MMOs, but I really, really crave the ability to customize our character, and ESO lets me do that in a way I don't think any other MMO has. Like, I spent beta through Cataclysm in World of Warcraft, for example, and you know, anybody who was a paladin who had judgment armor and vanilla looked the same. There wasn't a lot of freedom of expression, and freedom of expression is something I really crave, especially in something like this, which is an online version of one of my favorite game series, favorite lores and worlds of all time, you know, the Elder Scrolls Tamriel. We are almost done with the slot machines. We are 9 more pulls we have. Ooh, that's a cute little tunic. Also, we can switch between outfits so quickly, and costumes on top of that, that it's really kind of going to be easy to change on the fly. Like when we're playing Animal Crossing, one of my favorite items is the little magic wand that lets you switch between outfits, and this game lets you also just do that. And well, it has no real in-game effect. The ability to look how I want is just, it's important to me. Okay, come on. Come on, final pulls. A gambling 4 more. Not good, Pacruti. I am watching you. We are Khajiit. Come on, buddy. Just give it to me. Come on, just 1 apex mount. Just Wabacat. Dang it. Alright. I don't believe you, Pacruti. That's it. We're going to We're gonna do some gem. No, we're not gonna purchase more Pacruti.
Around you today, he is sure you will get something good. And all you
I
need is a
mean, I did Pacruti. Don't get me wrong. You didn't
and then we can begin.
completely ruin my life in the way that you could have.
Pacruti is waiting.
What I am looking forward to is I don't know if we're gonna do it. We are so close to the 600 gems. I might drop those restoration potions if it's the difference in getting or not getting the 600, because that horse is slick. Yeah, I know I said we were gonna keep some stuff, but at the end of the day, my 1-year subscription and my 21,000 crowns I got from not gonna get rid of those. Those actually are a little too valuable to just 568 restoration potions. We're not gonna need those early on. 605. We kept both of our swarming bat fountains, which we want. We leave Pacruti. Okay, so yeah, if you look in the bottom right corner, Grumpiest Gus, just kind of going back to that earlier, you'll see like there's a little dial with a little sword. Oh no, my face is in front of it. Let me move my face really quick. Yeah, kind of just janking up my stream real quick, so hopefully there we go. So now if you look in the bottom right corner where I was kind of covering up with my face, you'll see a little like dial with a little knife on it. A little 2 gold coins. I'm still disreputable. It means if a guard sees me, they'll run at me. But I have 2 accidental stolen items, and 2 gold is nothing. So that's basically what disreputable means. Let me go ahead and move everything back in place. All right.
You don't have to
Yep.
You just have to
For example,
and your name is cleared.
here's 2 gold.
I appreciate you taking this so well.
I mean, I'm not going to get myself dead for 2 gold. So now we're going to treat ourselves. Time to treat yourself. So boom, we're going to go back to the crown store real quick. And the limited time offer is 1 day left. 0 Legion Charger. It's purple. It's my favorite freaking color. Rad freaking horse. So at the end of the day, we didn't get any of the Apex rewards. We didn't get a curse-bound bear. You know, you don't have this ripped vampiric sort of creature. But we did get this. And like I said, I would pay for ESO Plus without the crown bonus. So the crowns really, to me, are just this disposable income that, you know, I support the game with it, so I don't have to buy the DLCs. So I have the extra crafting pack, all the perks before they started giving you the bonus crowns. So to me, it's like, thanks for getting a PC account as well. Have a cool horse. Anyway, let's make it official. Legion 0 Charger for me. And noise. Noise. Here we go. So our collections is where we see all the cool stuff we picked up. I'm gonna hide our helm because I want to show off my eye patched Khajiit. And then we picked up the Seafarer hairstyle. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, with the eye patch, the skull brooch on the back, I mean, we're a captain now. Kind of take a look at the different markings we got. See if any of them really stand out. Can't really see it against the black fur, but you can barely make that one out. But I think I'm going to use that one. Also, oh, you can't see my eye patch. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Jarl Circlet makes me look super regal, and I really like that look, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of this Razor Guard crown for this tune, but at the same time, I think we gotta keep with the eye patch, right? I think we gotta. Also, for costume, oh, I don't know. Eye patch greater than, okay, yeah. That's a look. That is our look for now. Let's have this really cute dress. And don't know if it works for our Khajiit as well as it might work for a different tune, but the Ural Finest really does. We're not going to see any body markings really because I'm so covered up right now, so we're not going to really worry about putting those on. I do want to kind of got some cool statues collected for free. So we're going to do the Lost Treasures of Skyrim, which is being Indiana Jones in ESO, which you can do now. And we're going to apparently get this historian from doing it. So that's really cool as well. I'm trying to figure out where the fountain we got is. These are all our trophies and stuff. Let's go and look what this memento does if we use it. So mementos are things we can do to just kind of... So we can bind that, use it as kind of like an emote now, which is pretty cool. All right. We are definitely setting our mount active. His name is Magnet. I'm going to go ahead and leave his name as Magnet. There is a kind of a point reward, and also, you know, when we're doing our celebration for Twitch affiliate tomorrow, rename it. But for now, we'll keep the name Magnet, but we can rename Sprinkles, our things. And it's also a point reward, is forcing me to name it whatever you want me to. I also got this cool saber cap, but I mean, obviously, the big thing that we got was our mighty ghost boy. I think pet-wise, we're going to go with the Shadow Bat. There he is flying back there. That said, we did get a lot of, like, we got a Scorpion. I don't know how much a bat is piratey, but at the same time, like, we also got our kitties. Kind of think maybe the cat or the bat. It's a hard call. It's a hard knock life trying to decide. We'll go with the bat for now. I'm always feeling Halloween, but kind of feeling a little extra right now since I just put out some new fashion pumpkins. And this is some of the new emotes we picked up. And play tiny violin. We can now do this when people... Oh. Perhaps we... Okay, I need to be more careful with my controls because we do not want to accidentally kill somebody. Okay, tiny violin. I feel like that's the best way to mock somebody now. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Grumpy Ghost. That really goes with the Nightmare Mount, and yeah. When we first got the cat, before we got the 600 gems, I was thinking a cat, riding a cat with a cat, and I'll go ahead and show them, even though I'm not buying them today. But in the Crown Store, we will spend money to get these because they are just very helpful to have. Like, it's not pay to win, but it is definitely a bonus. We have assistance, and this little guy is my banker, and I can summon him once I buy him to do banking anywhere without having to go back to city. And this little merchant kitty I can sell things to while in it. So it's going to let us just sit there in dungeons and public dungeons and just grind. Other people can use them that are with us. So on the PlayStation, they didn't have these ones yet. So I originally got these just normal, you know, and they're awesome people. But I mean, we're going to eventually be a cat riding a cat with a cat, and our best friends, a banker, a little banker kitty, and a little merchant kitty. And I'm sure they wouldn't like being called that since they are Khajiit and just as intelligent as my pirate Khajiit. So we're going to go ahead and we'll head back to where we were. The city obviously has a lot of cool stuff in it, but want to actually maybe we'll find the outfit station real quick to make our staff look cool while we're at it. Since we're here. Figure out where the outfit station is. Another thing is, unlike other games that have like auctions house, where you just go to the auction house, what you have in ESO, which is really unique, is there's guild traders in every like city and area of the game, and some obviously are high traffic areas. And every so often, all the different guilds bid on them, and those underneath them, you see all the different guilds, and those are the ones that own it, and they can sell on it. So joining a major guild that might have huge dues can be super worthwhile if they have a trader in a very populated area, versus like if your guild has a trader in a smaller area, you might not do as well on your sells and things like that. And I think it's kind of it's unique. I know it might be more convenient for making money if it was all central, but I pretty much I really like it, the uniqueness of the system. There should be an outfit station. Am I just overlooking something? Blacksmith. Jewelry crafting. Also like that I'm not limited. You get so many skill points in this, you can basically do all the crafting on one character if you really wanted to, which on my other tune I really did. So might do that again. I don't see one. It's not that big of a deal. We'll change our staff up later. I'm sure there was something I'm just not seeing on the map, but again, I'm not as familiar with the this zone. It's my first time in it, so. You know what? I'm actually going to go just back to where that tailor just was. I mean, I feel like if it's anywhere, it would be right around here. All right. Good guess, maybe. And this is why I like to look cool. Look at this guy. His colored, like he's got a freaking flaming pony. He's got freaking harpy. Yeah. Looks so cool in this game if you want to. Yeah, right now, don't mind me just watching. Just checking out people's really cool outfits. We'll look that cool one day, I promise. And here we go again, back to the place where we began, but now we're looking better than we did before.
What do you want?
Yeah, we're good for my mount. There we go. Here's some of our writing skills. There we go. We're in this little town doing quests. All right, so let's thanks. Obviously, we spent our first hour doing some gambling. Now it's time to do some questing. I believe actually we were already on some quests. Go ahead and put map markers down. And looks like our quests are so this is right. We gotta retrieve the fire salts. And we also have something else we're supposed to retrieve in here for someone else. Kindle pitch. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna go seal the smuggler. I read that really wrong. Part of my ADHD, unfortunately, is it's not dyslexia, but I try to speed read words, and my brain sometimes reads bolt hole as butthole. That's not trying to be a childish joke. That is literally how I read that word and almost said it out loud. But then I decided I try to be upfront about my ADHD. So I thought, what the heck? Let's let you know what it's like. And we have taken a lot of healing stuff early on, which means we can buff ourselves. And mostly we're just spend our time dodging, healing ourselves, putting on our buffs, and shooting our weak little flame staff until we get a few more skill points to get some attack stuff to go with our healing. For those of you not as familiar with ESO, I like to make sure people, know. So one of the cooler things about ESO, I think there's so many cool things about ESO. I love this game so much. But yet another cool thing to me about the Elder Scrolls Online is my character can be whatever I want, and that means I can be magic DPS. I can be you do have your classes, and they have different skill lines, but your other skills are connected to like your weapons and stuff. So anybody can do melee DPS. Anybody can do healing. Anybody can do magic DPS, and anybody can be a tank. It's going to be a different play style if you're a warden and some are easier or harder. But like I have done Nightblade, which is usually like more of a melee DPS as a healer, and healed veteran trials. So it's a lot of freedom, and I think it's really cool. And like, yeah, there is meta, and you can research meta, and things can be slightly better, but at the end of the day, skill in a lot of ways triumphs that minor meta, in my opinion. You played Nightblade? That's cool, Terracles. Yeah, on PlayStation, on that account, I have a Nightblade, and I did healing and I did tanking. I tried all the ways. Ended up just doing the standard melee DPS Nightblade. I got a really strong rotation though. I really loved playing Nightblade, but wanted to try something new. Warden always appealed to me. Juicebox Hero plays a Warden on PlayStation, so I just wanted to try healing with that instead of using like a Templar healer, which more kind of how I used to heal as a Paladin and WoW, and how they do their healing in a lot of ways similar. And I just thought the way that Warden's heal would be a unique, fun experience. Another thing I love about ESO, though, is any of how this game works. And a lot of MMOs work like this now is the zones aren't leveled. So I can really go to any zone and my character scales to... I won't have as many skills. My rotation won't be as good, but I can actually go to almost any zone and just play, which I like. Yeah, I understand Theracles. I like active combat. Honestly, the active combat in I almost was like, why is there a bat here? And then remember there's a bat. I like the active combat. Actually, New World when we got to play that demo was really fun because um, I I felt even more engaged with the combat, even more of an active combat. But I actually like the active combat in this. I've gotten really used to it.
We've got a good position here. Any Richmond coming out of that hole won't get past us. Do what you can in there. I want the
So
bridge to still be
I
standing.
have Grumpiest Gus run into guilds where like you're not the meta, your race, you're not a Breton, you're not an Argonian. But I ran, like I said, I ran veteran trials, which is like doing trials which are in game raids, basically 12-person raids, and then veteran is like turning them up to like turning them up to 11, making it extra hard. And I was able to do those with non-meta stuff. So some people might think, oh, your meta's bad, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, people in guilds get to know you and know your skill. Like if you can do your job, if you basically, it's more important you hit your numbers. If you DPS, there's training dummies that for bosses and stuff, you can get like the equivalent bosses and you can do your rotations. And if you can hit your DPS numbers with your DPS, if you're good enough to keep your tank alive, if you're a tank and you can hold aggro, like if you can do your job and you know the boss fights, that matters, I'd say, so much more to most people than otherwise. Honestly, it's when you're doing rando dungeons. The bigger issue in this game comes with the people they will queue up as a healer when they're not a healer, or a tank when they're not a tank, and then they'll get mad that you're not doing enough DPS to not need a tank. That's been more my experience, or they just don't think you're using the right combos, even though you're pulling your DPS numbers. They feel like you're slightly off of the meta because they go to Alcast, which is one of the big people that put out like build guides. Oh, you're not doing the exact thing. But again, at the end of the day, it matters more that you're able to do your job and know your role than it is, oh, you're not this type of character. I've never done raid leading or trial leading though, so it could be that certain like veteran level trials, it's like better to have this type and that type of healer just because their buffs can be somewhat different. So that could be the case. With DPS though, all they cared is that I took a melee DPS slot and I could stay out of the bad goo and fire, and I knew the fights and I hit my DPS numbers. They didn't care that I wasn't the technical best meta class.
Get me out of here.
All right, buddy. All right, Ulang. Ulang.
Reach past her. I knew Ina wouldn't give up on me. Would I ever do to deserve her? These skinny weaklings are thanks. I won't.
All right, Ulang. So we're able to just grab all this stuff from these sacks. Just I need to turn on auto looting. I just realized, so looting is taking a little longer than it should. These are going to be the stuff for cooking our foods and things like that later. We're going to go ahead and... Looks like nothing really spawns here. I'm going to take a minute, just turn on... That's not it. Sorry, it's used to the PlayStation, not quite this, so I'm still there we go. Settings. Gameplay. That's what we want. Solid area loot on. Auto loot on. Oh, prevent stealing placed items. Yes, please. Alright, there we go. What this will let us do is now when I loot things, I don't have to like click item by item. I'll just take all the loot off of things. It'll be a lot faster for us. Yeah. Also, recently, unrelated to the game, but just the channel, my emotes got approved. I'm not like saying, oh, you should subscribe to get cool emotes. But if you click the subscribe button and don't actually subscribe, you can kind of see some of the cool emotes. I'll put them in the chat before we get off tonight too. The reason I bring that up is I'm just really happy with the emotes we do have. Oh, like it's an Oregonian. Gonna loot. Loot. Nothing to loot. Oh, nope, there's something to loot. There we go. Barley. Nope. You will die. So it made it a little bit easier because everything's so public when it's not instance that, you know, we have another low level person just rolled up in here. I play the Skyrim like this too. Like, I'm one of those people who have to take every little thing. Okay. You think it will, but pretty sure I'm just gonna burninate your face. And that's what happened. And boom goes the dynamite. So as you see as we're playing, our skill lines level up. For, again, those people who haven't played a lot of ESO or any ESO. And as they level up, we get access to other abilities. We still have to actually level ourselves up and get skill points to put into those things. But we get, basically, we level the items up by using them. And then as we get skill points through sky shards, through leveling, through quests and all that stuff, we then use them to choose the abilities we want from stuff. So yeah, obviously I think everybody else plays MMO, and I know some people like Grumpy as Gus. I think you still play Old Republic. Any other MMOs people play? I'm always going to be doing Tamriel Tuesdays on the channel. That's just kind of something I've decided for sure. ESO is probably going to be one of the prime games we play. But I do want to do MMO Mondays, and so I was just looking at other games people play to get an idea of what I'm going to play. I really like the writing of the game, and yeah, so we're going to take a moment from fighting. So, the garrison is weak. Our next constant raiding of their supply caravans has left them stretched thin and scrambling. To further our good fortune, I'm pleased to report that I perfected the reagent at long last. My new substance is strong enough to collapse the supports of the bridge. I should only need a few points of contact on the pillars themselves in order to destroy the caravan entirely. We have a way underground too. The garrison suspects nothing. All goes according to plan. Dragon Bridge will soon fall. Fund. And in my dramatic reading, I almost got myself dramatically murdered. So playing WoW Theraclaves, yeah, Synthad, who's not in the chat, I don't think tonight, but Synthad's been playing a lot of WoW again lately, so I think we'd definitely pick up WoW. The new expansion looks really cool. It adds a lot of things I like about ESO, which is like the ability to like experience zones as they were intended to be leveled and do leveling up. Oop, almost forgot to heal myself. That was not going according to plan. But yeah, I'm really excited. It looks really cool. So I definitely probably pick WoW back up for the first time since Kata. I was at raid levels with Kata, and then I just never really played. We did the raiding in Kata and never played a lot of the other expansions. So there's a lot of content there and a lot of people to play with there. So probably will be checking out WoW. Final Fantasy 14 was also a ton of fun, and I'm really kind of thinking about checking that out. I think MMO Monday is just going to be a lot of checking out different MMOs. Even if ESO is the primary one we're playing. Tomorrow on stream, though, we're going to be playing. For those of you who have it, we're going to be playing Among Us. I know that's kind of everybody's playing it right now on Twitch, but it was so much fun to play with people. So, if anybody has Among Us or gets Among Us and you want to play tomorrow when we're doing our celebration, oh, there's the Warlord Vund.
Just as easily as the
Oh,
bridge of hope. The East will be victorious. No! The bridge must fall! Must!
I'm glad our friend is here helping us out, though. There is faster ways to level also. I thought about doing them just so we could get to in-game content, but I'm really kind of enjoying just playing the story as intended right now. But if you have anybody else does play ESO, you can do, there's these things in the vanilla game, the original zones of the game, called dolmens, and you can farm them. Once we're level 10, we can start doing dungeons, so. I also have a friend who's going to craft me training armor, which means all of our armor pieces, once we're level 10, will have experience gain on them, so we'll also level faster in that regard as well. And also for those of you who do play or might want to play, I'm using some add-ons I found. I'm going to end up putting those as a command by tomorrow, so anybody else, when you're playing ESO, wants to look. And if you do play ESO and you want to do dungeons once they can do them, or grind levels or anything, you know, that's something I really, you know, would love to do as well. And yeah, it's sort of things I just kind of plan also. So if you're not in it already, there's a link to my Discord down in the About section of the channel. I need to put a link, command for a link of it in the, for Nightbot. But if you're not on there already, if you want to jump on our Discord, you know, that's a good place for us to plan raids and stuff in the future if you want to group up and experience Tamriel together when we do Tamriel Tuesdays and a lot of the other times when we're doing World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Here we go. We saved the bridge and we saved the day. Please, please give me praise, Hingrid.
Out of the cave. Since you're here and the bridge is still standing, I assume your mission was a success?
Yes, the bridge is safe now.
Excellent. Hopefully
I don't need a
before
shield,
this
but
trouble, we can convince Solitude. An intricate plot by the Richmond. This doesn't bode well
now
for
we'll go.
us.
Now we're actually getting sent to Solitude where we just warped to earlier.
What
So
happened here would- No, I think this whole...
let's claim our level.
Did we lose
Some attribute points.
Fu Lang's arm? Told him not to.
So we're pumping everything into Magicka. This game really is built around. I could spread them out, but DPS, stamina, tank, health, magic DPS or healing Magicka. That's what you just really do. Unless things have really changed, that's basically the way you just kind of go about things. Let's see if we got anything worth equipping. No, not really. We just have our staff, so go ahead and spend our skill points while we're at it, though. We got another couple skill points. So we have, like, obviously the things we're leveling up right now, but we haven't gotten green bounce to get another healing thing. Winter's Embrace, we can get an attack spell finally, which we definitely probably need to do, even if we end up getting rid of it later. But and also, I'm not going to level up Destruction Staff because I need a healing staff to actually start leveling that skill line. That's actually something we need pretty early on. And Grace reduces sprint. Yeah, so Khajiit stuff is going to start giving us more magic and recovery and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it into our Winter's Embrace so we have an attack spell for now. Because that'll help us a lot. And then once you get these three things, you maxed out a thing, like fungal growth, you can actually do what's called morphing. And so we're going to the skill point in to morph it. I think. That says it's available. Oh, so, and this lets us kind of go one of two directions with each of our things. So, like, if I made it enchanted growth, effect artists will also get magic and stamina recovered as they're getting the hot, as they're getting that. They're gonna get it healed, but they're also gonna gain, 20 seconds worth of stamina and magic recovery. Or soothing spore makes it a stamina ability, but we're building up magicka. So this would be really good if we were building up more stamina or wanted to use this off of stamina, which again, I haven't researched the real meta, so we can always respec later. But for now, we're doing a lot of solo stuff. I think being able to have our magicka regen is going to be more important for us. Hit up that quest journal, I think. So this is really the quest we want to be doing. Put this one back on the map. In Skyrim, like we already knew. Do need to look up my commands because again, still learning the controls for summoning our horse. Just scrolling through all of these things. I'm excited to edit my house also. There's so much easier to edit housing using the PC version than the PlayStation controller. I'm real excited to be able to decorate our houses, our various houses once we have them. Mount is H. There we go. Now, that is the look. That is the look, my friends. Alright, so just follow the road. I think this, yep. Road's up here, actually. Across the bridge that we saved from being destroyed. Probably be the smarter way to go about this than running through the river. Just kind of take in the sights of Skyrim as we head.
Hope you have another supplier, or shall I savor this drink?
I thought I might do business with a few trolls, actually. They have excellent meat.
I do like that. As the world is instant, so as you do quests, they change what they say. It can get a little annoying if you have a home base town where you just have to hear the same dialogue for a quest you did a long time ago over and over. But for the most part, I think it's a fun little way to see the world grow. There's giant camps, and this is temples. Cool. Also, as I level up things like mining and stuff, these will get an aura to them where I can actually see them clearer on the map. Yeah, I think this pig is gonna die. I mean, it might have been faulty because it's not marked as a world boss though, so he does seem to be a little tougher than your standard. Oh, I forgot we got our new spell. That will help us a lot more. It's really close range spells it's turning out, so maybe heal ourselves up a little bit. But you know, you see a wild boar, you kill a wild boar. That's MMO trope and MMO tradition, I truly believe. Same Bristleback. Probably just a normal tough mob, but there we go. Yep. Ooh. He was so worth it. Restoration staff. Finally. So we haven't unlocked our offhand yet. When we do, we'll be able to switch between our weapons. But we now have a restoration staff, and we can start leveling that up, which is going to give us the healing stuff any class can get to go with the additional like standard warden healing stuff we're getting. So that's a win. It's a big old W. There's a giant down there. I guess there's a giant camp. So if it's anything like Skyrim, I probably shouldn't just go messing with giants. But so we'll go back and get back on our journey to solitude. Awesome, Therocles. Yeah, tomorrow, I'm gonna start at 5, a bit earlier because it's affiliate celebration stream. But yeah, anytime you can stop by, for sure. It's it is. There's a reason. Like it's obviously Fall Guys. Like there's always a hotness, the new hotness with streamers and content creators. But I mean, Among Us, the reason it is because it's just like it's the best parts of like werewolf and social games, but you know, done in a way that's just extra fun. It's for those of you who haven't played it, it's only $5 on Steam, and it's like I said, it's like the best parts of like werewolf and games like that mixed with a bunch of other things, and it's just they're quick rounds, they're fun rounds. There's a PvP event going on right now, so we have our event merchant. That's what's going on over here. But we can do them to get these Indriks, which are these just mystical creatures, which I think we will be doing next time we're venturing here in Tamriel. So yeah, another question I have is, so obviously I do the LARP storytelling. I love storytelling. And Polygon did this amazing thing on the best books worth reading in Skyrim. Oh no, one train. Oh, I don't have 250 gold. I need to sell some stuff. I don't have enough money to even train my mount. And these are battle masters, so. But yeah, I thought about, you know, like the lusty Argonian maid, maybe. But finding the lore books that are fun in this game, or in Skyrim or in Oblivion, and not like the really boring history ones, but like the really fun. Someone will die here in 3,000 years. Anyway, and reading the more fun ones on stream, kind of like I did the letter. I think that's something we might try out. Not for sure, but if it's something people think they would be interested in hearing, kind of bardic renditions of the lore of the game, because one of my favorite things about Elder Scrolls and Tamriel is just the weirdness of some of the lore and the work some people put into writing things like the lusty Argonian maid. Repair. And sell. Yay, we have enough to level up our horse. So used to being rich. And there's a lot of ways to get rich. Thieving, trade guilds. But right now I'm so poor. I'm not used to like not having 250 gold to level my horse. I'm not used to having less than a couple million gold, to be completely honest. I'm part of a pretty major trade guild on And we'll get there here too, but yeah. I really do want to show people who do play the game how to grab this quest while we're at it.
There's no time. Take this. Keep it safe.
All right, Brondold. You look like you're dying with your ketchup stain.
Information. The Ice Reach Coven at work. Don't trust them. Only Lear.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What did that fugitive tell you? Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you?
Doesn't say anything.
A fugitive is a
Oh,
crime
we gonna lie.
unless you
He's
have
giving me real. He's not an elf, but he's giving me real Thalmor vibes.
Lucky for you. If he had told you any seditious lies and you decided to keep them from us, you'd have been in real trouble. Don't start spreading rumors about Reach witches. You go panicking the good folk
That's
and
literally what
start
happened to
you
me.
in a cell.
That's what me and freaking True Blood had to
My
escape from.
grandfather killed 12 giants with his bear.
All right.
The word of an owl. Go on.
I think you're a vampire supporter, you son of a beast. All right, I'm back. Yay! 20 hours before we level up again. Slowly but surely, we're going to make our mount fast first. Then our carry capacity, stamina last, really. Anyway, it is 10:34. Really wrapped up. Like, really, the big thing was the crates and getting to Solitude was our goals for the night. Going forward, my stream nights, tomorrow's obviously a celebration of getting to affiliate. And my days off from work now that I'm back at work are Tuesday, Wednesdays. But going forward, Thursdays, Fridays, and I'm not sure on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm Saturday or Sunday, just to watch my schedule. I will be streaming since I work 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time. My streams are going to be around 9. We're going to kind of keep this time. We might roll it back to 8, depending on how things go. I just want to give myself time to get off work and decompress. Give myself 2 hours to start with. We might move them to 8, but so basically Thursdays, Fridays, we'll be streaming every Thursday and Friday, 9 p.m. We'll be streaming a bit earlier on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then either Saturday or Sunday, we'll also be streaming at 9 p.m. Also, like I said, keep an eye on my YouTube page. We're going to be doing, like I said, one of the big things we're going to be doing there is ESO cribs. We're going to do an MTV type cribs, go into people's houses, checking them out, seeing just really how cool they decorate things. But also, we are going to be doing Bardic storytelling on there and a number of things. I've also been putting out pretty consistent content on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. So check it out. We're going to be doing a bunch of extra content creation, kind of really building out the portfolio. Check out the Discord if you're interested in being part of the community. And, we're just going to keep evolving the stream. Last thing I wanted to really point out is I added the suggestion box widget. So if you go to the About section on the page, please put suggestions in there. I'll take them seriously, all of them. I really want to keep evolving this channel in a way that's fun and appealing and interesting to everybody involved. And so, as I love to call you all the Loctopuses, I will end the stream with an octopus fact. This one won't be a fact about octopuses themselves. More importantly, there is an amazing documentary coming out on Netflix. And it's this guy who swam with the octopuses, studied octopuses. It's really freaking cool. So if you have Netflix, that's coming out this month. And like, if you love octopuses even a little bit, it's worth checking out. So, love y'all. Have a great night. I will catch you tomorrow. Affiliate Mega stream starting at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Playing Among Us, telling Bardic stories, doing giveaways. Going to be giving away shirts with the Cyber Loctopus on it. Going to be giving away crown crates, giving away all sorts of things. So please stop by, and I hope you all have a really great night.